Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Duo English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Ben. Today we're diving deep into something that keeps our students up at night.
Oh, tell me about it. That terrifying moment when you're speaking English and your brain just freezes. You know the word is in there somewhere, but it's playing hide and seek.
Right, and then the silence stretches on, and you start panicking, which makes it even worse.
Exactly. Last week, one of my students told me she literally ran away from a conversation at Starbucks because she couldn't remember the word croissant. She just pointed and ran.
Oh no, poor thing. But you know what? This happens to everyone. Even we native speakers have these tip-of-the-tongue moments.
Absolutely. So today, we're sharing not just our core 5 strategies, but also some bonus techniques for keeping conversations alive when your vocabulary decides to take a coffee break.
These are battle-tested strategies we use with our students every day, plus some extras that'll make you feel like a conversation superhero. Let's start with the big five. Emily, what's strategy number one?
Strategy number 1 might shock you. Embrace the filler words. I know. Every textbook says avoid them, but honestly, they're conversation lifesavers.
Yes, instead of deadly silence, use phrases like, well, you know, let me think. How should I put this? Or what's the word?
Perfect examples. So instead of the movie was dead silence, panic, you say the movie was, how should I put this? Absolutely mind-blowing.
Exactly. The listener knows you're thinking, not stuck. The conversation flows naturally.
Right. Now, strategy 2, the simple swap. When you can't remember a complex word, don't wrestle with it for 30 seconds. Use a simpler word instead.
This is huge, like can't remember exhausted? Say very tired. Can't remember furious? Say really angry. Communication beats perfect vocabulary every single time.
Absolutely. I had a student who spent 3 minutes trying to remember refrigerator. Just say fridge and move on. Your point still gets across perfectly.
Or even the cold thing in the kitchen. It totally works. Which brings us to strategy 3.
The description technique. When you can't find the exact word, paint a picture with words you do know.
Yes, forget screwdriver? Say the tool you turn screws with. Forget bicycle? Say the thing with 2 wheels you ride.
Let's practice this. Ben, you're at a restaurant trying to order lasagna, but that word just vanished from your brain.
Easy. I'd like that Italian dish with layers of pasta and cheese and meat sauce, please.
Perfect. The waiter knows exactly what you want. Mission accomplished.
Right. Strategy 4. Ask for help. Don't feel embarrassed. Say, what's the word for, or how do you say, or, the thing that.
Yes, most people love helping, and it actually shows you're actively learning, which is impressive, not embarrassing.
Totally. Native speakers forget words constantly. We ask each other, what's that thing called, all the time. It's completely normal.
That's so true. Now, what about when you completely lose your train of thought mid-sentence? Ben, strategy 5?
The smooth redirect. You can say, actually, let me tell you about, or that reminds me of, or, oh, here's a better example, or, you know what's interesting?
Brilliant. Instead of awkward silence, you gracefully pivot to something else, like a conversation ninja.
Conversation ninja. I love that. Let's role play. Emily, tell me about your weekend plans, but get stuck halfway.
Okay, so I'm planning to go to this actually, let me tell you about this amazing bookstore I discovered instead. It has the coziest reading corner.
Beautiful. See how natural that felt? Now I'm curious about both your weekend plans and this bookstore.
Exactly. Now let's talk bonus strategies. First up, time buying phrases. Things like, that's a great question. Let me think about that. You know what I mean? Or, how can I explain this?
Yes, these give your brain precious extra seconds to organize thoughts. They're like little bridges in conversation.
Or the echo technique. If someone asks, what did you think of the concert? You start with, what did I think of the concert? Well,
Smart. That buys you 4 or 5 seconds to think, plus it shows active listening.
Now here's a fun one, the and technique. When you lose your thought, just add and keep talking about something related.
Oh, this is clever. Like, I went to the store to buy... And speaking of stores, have you been to that new one downtown?
Exactly. The word and is magic. It connects everything smoothly.
Right. And here's something people forget. Use your body. Gestures help when words fail. Point. Show size with your hands. Use facial expressions.
Yes, your hands can save the day. Can't remember huge? Spread your arms wide. Can't remember tiny? Show it with your fingers.
Exactly. And here's a confidence booster. Take a breath. Literally. A slow breath gives you time to think and makes you look calm, not panicked.
So important. Panic makes everything worse. Deep breath equals clear thinking.
Now let's practice these in real situations. Emily, let's do a job interview scenario. I'm the interviewer. Tell me about your biggest weakness.
That's a great question. Let me think. Well, I sometimes, how should I put this? I focus too much on details and forget the big picture.
Perfect. You used time-buying phrases, filler words, and still gave a solid answer.
Right. Now let's try a coffee shop. Ben, order something complicated but forget key words.
I'd like what's the word? The coffee drink with milk foam on top. And can you make it with, the milk that doesn't come from cows?
Brilliant! You described cappuccino and plant-based milk perfectly. The barista understood everything.
Exactly. Now let's try meeting new neighbors. Emily, you're introducing yourself but blank on words.
Hi, I'm Emily. I just moved in next door. I work in, how do I explain this? I help people learn English. And actually, let me tell you about my dog instead. His name is Buddy.
Perfect redirect. Now the conversation flows to something easier to talk about.
Right. Let me share a success story. I have a student named Carlos who used to freeze up completely during phone calls. Now he has backup phrases ready.
Oh, backup phrases. That's genius. What kind of phrases does he use?
Things like, can you help me with the word for? Or, I'm trying to say, or, the thing I'm thinking of is, he practices them every day.
That's brilliant. And I have a student, Maria, who used to avoid ordering food. Now she uses the description technique like a pro.
Amazing! What's her favorite description trick?
She says, the green stuff for vegetables she can't name. The round bread thing for bagels. Waiters always understand, and she gets what she wants.
Perfect. That's the goal. Successful communication, not perfect words.
Exactly. Now, here's crucial practice advice. Do not wait for real conversations to try these techniques. Practice at home first.
Yes. Talk to yourself in the mirror, record voice messages, chat with friends. When you drill these emergency phrases in a safe space, they become automatic.
Right, so when you really need them in real conversations, they're ready and waiting to save the day.
And remember, confidence changes everything. If you use these techniques with confidence, people won't even notice the small pauses or word searches.
So true. Your body language, tone, and attitude matter more than perfect vocabulary. Keep your shoulders relaxed, make eye contact, and smile.
Absolutely. And here's a secret. I listen to interviews and podcasts constantly. Even native speakers say and every few seconds. We just don't notice because it's so normal.
Yes, next time you watch a casual conversation on TV, count the filler words. You'll be shocked. It's completely natural human behavior.
Right. The goal isn't robot perfect speech. The goal is clear, natural communication. And these strategies help you communicate beautifully, even when your brain has little hiccups.
Perfect summary. Let's do our big recap. Core strategy 1, embrace filler words like and let me think. Strategy 2, swap complex words for simple ones.
Strategy 3, describe what you can't name. Strategy 4, ask for help with what's the word for? Strategy 5, redirect with actually, let me tell you about.
Plus the bonus strategies, time-buying phrases, the echo technique, the and connector, using gestures, breathing for confidence, and having backup phrases ready.
And practice everything at home first. These techniques have transformed so many conversation avoiders into confident English speakers.
And here's the beautiful part. The more you use these strategies, the less you'll need them. Your overall fluency grows naturally, but they're always there as your safety net.
Exactly. Think of them as conversation training wheels. Eventually, you won't need them as much, but they're always there when you do.
Perfect analogy. Okay, everyone, here's your homework. Pick just 2 of these strategies and practice them every day this week. Don't try all of them at once.
Great advice. Start small, build confidence, then add more techniques. And we want to hear from you. Which strategies sound most helpful? Which ones are you excited to try?
Yes, leave us a comment below. Tell us your biggest conversation challenge, or share your own tricks for keeping conversations flowing. We read every comment.
And if this episode helped boost your confidence about English conversations, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to Daily Duo English.
We're here every week with practical, real-world English tips that actually work. No boring grammar lectures, just useful stuff you can use tomorrow.
Thanks for spending your valuable time with us today. Until next week, keep practicing, be patient with yourself, and remember,
You've absolutely, completely, totally got this. Keep being amazing.
see you next week, everyone.
Bye for now.